Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Sakura Box Adventure, part of my Steam cleaning series with every game in my Steam library. Eventually, an arbitrarily rate and or review them at Wii to playtime. I don't quite know what this game is, but these games are at random. But I can tell you what. This is going to be a visual novel because the Sakura series is a visual novel series. I can also tell you this game is going to be like, oh no, I'm a plucky guy who stumbles across probably a shrine, and now I have this very large-chested, semi-underage girl who can't stop getting into weird mix-ups with me or something. Anyway, let's push start. Okay, well, there you go. Ohana. Mikoto, keep your wits about you. If you don't pay attention, you'll lose the fight. I know, I'm trying, but... Hiya! I jump to one side, squealing as the earth beneath my feet rumbles. I'm able to get away just in time. Vines burst forth from the earth where I was standing less than 2 seconds prior. If I had been any slower, those vines would have grabbed me, but it's too soon to celebrate now. Earth still shaking, more vines are shooting up from the ground, and I can't avoid them forever. This is bad. So is this me? Am I this person? Am I the fox having the adventure, or am I not on screen yet? It's really confusing to me. If I don't get my act together, I could be in real danger. Ohana. So there's two people here. So I don't know who I am yet. Mikoto, it isn't enough to merely avoid the attacks. You need to strike back. You don't need to tell me that, Ohana. I'm not an idiot. I already figured out as much. I know you're not an idiot. You're very talented. That's why I don't want to see you lose. Channel your magic energy. Feel it course through you. Give it everything you've got. That's easier than it's said, but Ohana's right. Okay, so I am Mikoto. Ohana is the person who I'm fighting. Okay, so to the best of my knowledge, the person on the screen is Mikoto, and that's me. I've never been the best at magic, but it's now or never. If I can't cast a spell in time, these vines will seize me, then it'll be all over. It's my duty to protect the forest and my people, and to do that I need to learn how to fight against threats like this. I won't let... Yeah, this has got to be because the reaction changed. I won't let you, stupid vines, make a mockery of me. I believe the language they were looking for was I won't let your stupid vines make... Or maybe I won't let you stupid vines. Maybe she's talking to the vines saying, I won't let you stupid vines. That could work. Yeah, okay. I hold out my palm, focusing all my energy through the tips of my fingers, not pictured here. My blood hums in my veins. I feel magical power swirl inside me. I can do it. I'm sure I can. I just need to believe. Pa rappa the rappa. Burn. I'm sorry. Burn. The word tears itself from my throat in a loud, desperate plea. I just want my magic to work. I need to defeat the vines. That's my great desire above all else. So, when you're writing this structure here, you are saying burn, full line, and then you describe how you say it. You could have said, in a desperate plea, I shall burn, you could put this line in front of the burn so that you could preference the person reading to understand what is going to happen, because I read that line not knowing it was a desperate, loud, deep, throat, desperate, because of the ordering, this line loses impact for that. Damn it. I can't see any columns of fire. At most I was able to produce a couple of feeble sparks, but they're not anywhere near strong enough to singe even one of these vines, let alone all of them. My magic simply isn't strong enough. Mikoto, don't lose focus. If at first you don't succeed, you must try again. Concentrate harder. You are Himiko's daughter, are you not? I will assume that this is correct. That's right. I'm Himiko's daughter. The future of the Yamatai clan rests on my shoulders. I can't afford to fall now. Burn. I shout the spell again. See, again, this could have happened after telling us. A few more sparks fly from my finger this time, but it's not enough. I am woefully weak. Burn, burn. Sorry, burn, 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 burn. I try again and again, all while doing my best to avoid the blows from the thrashing vines. At this point, I'm having to if I could cull just one of these vines, but that's not possible. I can't do it. My magic won't work. A vine flies at me with lightning speed. I'm able to jump back just in time, but jumping is all I can do. I feel about as helpless as a worm trying to avoid the talons of a bird. I really am pathetic. Aw, poor whatever you are. Burn. Still nothing happens. A vine flies at me. I can't avoid this one. It catches me in the side. Oof. I stagger back, winded, and I stagger back, winded, and whined. So when you're choosing word selections, you should try not to use the same word or the same similar written words in the same sentence to give the reader a break between the usage. So I stagger back, winded, and wind. No, because that's not what we're saying. We're saying and whined, but you didn't give me a break, so I don't know what the context is, and I just read it right away. So I stagger back, winded, and whined, my arms around my stomach. I'm breathing heavily, my hair rumpled, and my ribs hurt. I hope I haven't cracked anything. Mikoto, are you all right? I'm fine. I just need to get my breath back. No, Mikoto, there's no time. The vines. Ah. 3 vines are flying towards me, pulsating with malicious power. There's no way my pathetic magic can stop them. I need to run. I turn tail, literally, and flee, skirting around a nearby tree just in time. All of these scenes could have literal scenes with them. One of the vines lashes out, hits the side of the tree I'm hiding behind, and its trunk shatters from the impact. Loose splinters rain down on my head and catch in my hair. I throw a hand up over my face, shielding myself from the small projectiles. You stupid vines. That's no way to treat a lady. Don't you know I am Himiko's daughter? I don't think they're intelligent enough to understand such things. Ugh, this is just great. I twist this way and that, looping around the trees. I duck under branches and then jump over the roots. I think I can avoid the vines if I push on. I can't look back. Crap. I didn't see that tree root. Now it's too late. I'm falling. I should be falling at least, but... Oh. There we go. Oh, Kai. Something wraps around my waist, anchoring in place. It's hard and thick and pulses like a heartbeat. A vine. Yeah, more vines cloud on my thighs and I'm clutching together so I can't even squirm. I've been captured and I can't do a thing to save myself. How pathetic. This really is the worst. Vines over against my thighs, feeling shaking my torso beneath my shirt, my clothes, but down the middle, reading ample amount of my soft, springy flesh. That really does suck. Oh, Mikoto, my poor pupil. I really thought of all the scenes you're gonna pick to do. Of course, you know, I bet definitely I should not have gone so hard on you. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Whoop. That's a Sakura game for you. No matter how I struggled, I was unable to escape the vines. If it wasn't Rohana, they would have crushed me to death. Fortunately, my tutor took pity on me and she erased the vines, so she could have stopped at any time. It was pretty easy for her to do so since she was the one who summoned the vines in the first place. Ohana is good with magic as I am bad with it, which is to say she's incredibly powerful, particularly when it comes to nature-based spells. She also used her magic to heal the scars in the ground left by the vines and to fix the gaping hole in the side of the shredded oak. She even managed to fix my clothes with her magic. Ohana is really incredible. Now she's looking at me, her expression concerned, her hands clasped together at her front. Just give me a blue sky there. Whoop. Are you all right, Mikoto? Just give me a sec, I'll be fine. But you're in pain. I fixed your clothes, but I'm afraid you still have a few bruises. Can't you also heal that? I hope you haven't twisted your ankle. Geez, Ohama, you worry too much. It's my job to worry about you. I am your tutor, you know? Your mother employs me to look after you. I need to turn you into a competent foxgirl. That's like a specific thing for competency. Like a competent foxgirl, like not a competent guardian, not a competent magician or spellcaster. Like you are saying your job is to tutor her to be a foxgirl, which is like saying you're gonna tutor me to be a generic white dude. Like that really, I don't know. Capable in your people. And that won't happen if I allow you to get hurt. I ain't hurt. Not that badly, at least. Are you sure? I'm sure. Ohana isn't convinced. I can't say I blame her. To be honest, I don't feel all that hot. Being ensnared by all those vines freaking hurt. So her language choice is now added ain't and freaking. So is it because she's calmed down and she's got a different speaking style, or is this just the first opportunity? My whole body's aching. And even my poor tail feels bent out of shape. But I don't want to admit to my weakness. Ohana worries enough about me as it is. Being coddled at my age is embarrassing. We don't know what your age is. We'll assume it's exactly 18. I just need to fix myself up a little bit. Maybe I'll go for a dip in the hot springs. I turn, meaning to set off through the forest, but walking is harder than I thought it'd be. My legs feel weak and wobbly, and I fall, my butt hitting the ground with a thud. Mikoto! Before I can reassure her, Ohana's by my side, her eyes wide with worry. Oh, Mikoto, you silly thing. I knew we were just putting on a front. You are hurt, aren't you? You sustained a lot of damage. I'm really curious. If you went to the doctor and they said, wow, you've sustained a lot of damage, I would be really curious on what they meant by that. Because like you say, the left arm is damaged, but injured, wounded, like you've sustained a lot of damage is very video gamey. If only you'd have told me sooner. Why are you so stubborn? I guess it runs in the family, hee hee. My mom, Himoko, is the leader of the Yamatai foxgirls. Is it really foxgirls? Like, that's so specific. She's a very scary person, and I'm a little afraid of her. I met my mother, but she's kind of a stranger to me. My tutor, Ohana, has been with me from a young age. She has taught me everything I know. Clearly, she hasn't taught you much magic because you don't know much of that. Ohana is far more maternal than my actual mother, though I can't really view her as a surrogate parent. I mean, Ohana isn't a foxgirl. She's a nymph, sure. It's surprising Ohana was able to secure the position as my tutor in the first place. Foxgirls are incredibly insular, and we don't interact with other species all that much. I guess Ohana's treated as an honorary foxgirl because she helped my mom out a few tight spots several centuries ago. Whatever. I'm getting off topic. Off topic, like, so you're not... I don't know if people think like this. Like, I don't... You were thinking about the history, and then you're saying, I'm getting off topic. But the topic implies that you're having a discussion or you're presenting information to someone. Your mind would wander, but like off topic, like... I'm here, Mikoto. If you keep trying to walk in your current state, you only harm yourself. I'll be fine. I got this. No, Mikoto, stop being silly. I know you're going through a rebellious period, but that's no reason to turn against me. Remember, I'm your tutor, and I love you more than anybody in the world. Aww. Now, let me look after you, you silly thing. Aw, jeez. Fine, I guess if you're going to be that insistent. Aww. I let Hana take me in her arms. Gently, she rests my head upon her lap and runs her hand through my hair. How do you feel? Better? A little, I guess. Thanks for always looking out for me, but I heave a heavy sigh. I wish I didn't always cause so much trouble. I might be my mother's daughter, but I sure as heck didn't inherit any of her skills. Your powers will come in time. You just have to be patient. I've been patient for years. How much longer have I got to wait? Only gods know that, Mikoto. Well, it'd be awfully nice if they gave me some kind of sign. So, again, with language and word usage, the fox girls are an insular species, insular race, and this nymph is a rare exception who has tutored you since you were a child, but you speak very different than she does. You would imagine the person who has taught you everything you know, including language and dialogue, would have a similar word selection and vocal cadence as you would see in anybody else. So like, because she speaks so different, I'm wondering who the other influence is to cause her to have such a different dialect. I pout and Ohana laughs. Ohana rarely laughs or smiles around anyone but me. She's a picture of stern, serious servitude whenever she asks my mom. She only loosens up when the two of us are alone. Only you could be impetuous enough to ask the gods for a favor, Mikoto. You should be thankful for what you have. But what do I have? My mom is the head of our tribe. When she steps down, I'll have to lead our people in her place. There's no way I'll be able to do that now. I'm already 25. Okay, okay, so multiple tails are a thing. I'm already 25 years old and only have one measly tail. I'm a failure. Oh no, Mikoto, you must never think like that. You are not a failure. But I am. You know I am. Even if you're too nice to say it. You know, Ayaka got her second tail last week. Now I'm the oldest Yamatada foxgirl without a second tail. Right? All foxgirls are born with one tail. As we go older and our magic matures, we gain more tails. Then, at the peak of our magic abilities, we gain our 9th and last tail. My mom is the only 9-tailed fox in the whole clan. She commends? She commands immense magical power, and everyone respects her. Since I'm my mom's daughter, everybody expected to be a lot from me when I was born. They thought I'd be some kind of prodigy who would lead our clan bright, shiny future, but instead I'm a total failure. It's no wonder my mom wants something to do with me. Aw. I was supposed to carry on her legacy, but though I tried super hard during today's training session, I still got pummeled. I just couldn't escape from your vines. I tried to use the fire spell, but it didn't work. Nothing works. I can't control the plants. I can't command the air. When it comes to fire spells, all I can muster are a few measly sparks. So again, we have now lost the player's tag up here, which implies this is some sort of thought. It's not 100% clear. Magic power is practically nil, and my physical stamina levels leave a lot to desire. A whole lot of expectations are riding on my shoulders, but the way I'm now, I'm just going to let everyone down. In fact, I've already let everyone down. Nobody has any faith in me, not even myself, except Ohana, and that's because she's too nice for her own good. Shush, Mikoto, please shush. Ohana gently runs her fingers through my hair. Her touch is comforting, much like her flower aroma, and it soothes me a little. I know you're under a lot of pressure. I know you've been feeling somewhat inadequate as of late, but you still have time. But I'm already 25, teehee. You're only 25. But if I was human, I'd be a third way into my life cycle already. Okay. First off, probably not. Secondly, who says life cycle? But you're not a human. Hana's lips press together as they always do when the topic of humans come up. Hana might be a foxgirl. Might not be a foxgirl, but she has a lot of prejudices of her own. Her opinions of humans in particular are pretty abysmal. You're a foxgirl, so I'm familiar for your kind to live hundreds of years. Your old mother has lived for almost 4 centuries. You still have time to hone your magic abilities. You have more than enough time. You'll get your second tail in due course, and I, as your tutor, will support you every step of the way. You glance at Ohana, my face is pale pink. You mean that, Ohana? Yes, I do. Even though I'm so useless, I don't think you're useless. Even if I did, I wouldn't have given up on your training long ago. You have potential within you, Makoto. I sense it. Energy flows within you, untapped. We just need to learn how to unlock it. Then you'll be one of the strongest fox girls there is. Ah. I sigh heavily. Like I haven't heard that before. It's true. I'm a nymph and my senses are keen. I can detect things in you that even you cannot. I'm glad you have so much faith in my so-called untapped potential. Make quotation marks with my fingers. But do you think I'm really that special? My powers would have been manifested by now. These things can take time. Magic is a delicate thing. It can't be rushed. Yeah. When Hana talks about unlocking my powers, she makes it sound so easy. But if my powers are really hiding in some kind of door, it must have the stubbornest lock in existence. I'm trying to jimmy that door. That's such a weird colloquialism that like implies like there's some sort of dialect that we haven't seen in other characters, and it's discordant. Jimmy this door open for years without any success. I wish the gods would have thrown me a bone. Though given my circumstances, a lockpick might be more useful. Oh well. Talking about this is pointless. I've had this conversation enough times before, and it never helps. I fall silent, staring up at the sky. It's very bright and blue with a few clouds floating here and there. Ohana's lap is warm and soft, and I sighs and nuzzle my head against her thighs. Ohana might be stronger than my mother, but I always feel safe when I'm in her arms. Though my lackluster life, she's always in the best interest at heart. She really is a kind person. I just wish I wasn't so gosh darn useless. I wish. Hey, Ohana, what is it, Miko? Do you feel able to resume your training? Sure, in a sec, but I was thinking about something. What about? Well, I shifted Ohana's laugh, suddenly awkward. She always gets angry at me with this topic. The only kind of supportive, it is the only time the kind supportive Ohana ever gets angry with me, but I can't keep quiet any longer. Not when there's been weighing on my mind all day, even more heavily than Ayaka's second tail. The other day, I heard a few fox girls talking. They said the humans were holding a festival in the Warren Village this evening, and the moment I mentioned the Warren Village, Ohana's face darkens. No, Mikoto. I scramble off Ohana's blanket, layered her, my lips pursed into a pout. That's not fair. You didn't let me finish my sentence. Didn't need to. I know you well enough to know what you're after. My answer stands no. But, Koto, what about no? Don't you understand? I understand it's really fine. Just fair. The other fox girls said they would go to the festival. Miyaka, Shizuki, Shiruri. Said they're going to celebrate Ayaka since she finally got her second tail. They even sewed their own kimonos. That's very nice, Mikoto, but you shan't be going with them. But why not? You know why, Mikoto? It feels like we have a discussion every other week. Humans can't be trusted, and I don't want you to go anywhere near them. They might hurt you. But Ayaka's going to the festival. She and Mizeko and Shako and Shiori. Everyone's going except me. Attending the Warrensville Annual Festival, Harvest Festival, is a rite of passage among fox girls. We go there once we develop our second tails, so we can celebrate. But you don't have one, so why are you going? I heard stories about the Warrens Festival for years. Apparently, it's a fun, lively night where you can eat delicious food, play games, and watch the flowers exploding in the sky. I heard these explosions from my home, and I've seen countless streaks of light illuminate the skies in the festival months, but I've never been there myself. Miyaka, Shizuka, and Shinori would never invite me on their daring escapades. I only had one tail. I'm a total failure of fox girl unless I'll never be able to go to the festival. It's upsetting, it's frustrating, I can't stand it, but Ohana remains impervious to my cries. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to the others like Mayake and Sudaki in the first place. They are silly girls and they should be going to their festival. All right, we are 20 minutes in. I'm going to go to settings here, and I'm going to go to text speed fast, auto forward, talented, none. And we're going to see if we get any choices. I don't know if this is a kinetic novel where you just read or a visual novel where you have choices. So we're going to hit auto. We're just going to burn through this and see if we get to a choice. We're gonna go to the festival, I'm sure. All right, we're at home. We're making a determined choice. We're in the forest now. Oh no, there's something scary sound effects. We're sneaking. We're outside. A couple of wipes. Oh, we're at the festival. All right, so I'm guessing. Okay, so they can hide their hair and their ears and tail. So I'm guessing from this is that there ain't no choices. Oh, she tried to catch a fish, but she kept her teeth. Okay. She's still trying to catch a fish. Oh, she got her tail. We got an achievement. We got drenched. Oh no, we showed that we were actually a fox girl. All right. This has been Sakura Fox. Oh, what is this one? Fox Adventure. It's a Connect novel, a few scenes. Doesn't seem to have any interactivity. So if you want to read a story with the occasional picture pop up, this is a good option for you. If you want this kind of story, I think I've seen enough. Good ending. Cheers.